Hello bitches, hi guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today I will be doing a different video, well not really a different video, but I will be talking all about the 911 Season 4 finale and also the 911 Lone Star Season finale, but it's mostly the 911. Anyways, this is pretty much a Buddie rant, listen. Listen when I tell you that this first part of the video is going to be all about Buddie and my love and the... Listen. I mean, if you guys were one of the few lucky ones to watch me do a live reaction to the season finale of 911, then God bless, because my video got blocked right after I posted. After I finished the live, the video went up properly, and it got blocked. So I can't fix it. But I'm going to talk about it because I promised you guys who watched the live that I would sit down and do a rant / talk or whatever. Because, you guys wanted to hear my thoughts about the finale or whatever. And in my opinion, it was a really good reaction and I did love reacts. But anyways, the point of this video is I'm going to be doing a rant. Not really. This video is a mess. It's fine. I've accepted. I'm filming late. It's a late for me, okay? I'm old. Anyways... my emotions clearly are very high because a lot happened in that 911 finale that I'm not okay. Well, I'm okay with, but I'm stressed. I went through a lot of emotions. I laughed, I cried, I screamed, I died. It was great. The last week's episode ended with Eddie getting shot. My literal don't touch me at this point. Okay? We start, and Buck saw him. He was right next to him as he got shot, and he was in shock. And he was in disbelief, and it ended, and then we picked right back up where we left off. Eddie got shot, and Buck started trying to. The way Buck was on the ground, and he was going under the fire truck to get to Eddie. Literally, do not. No, I can't even talk about it because I'm emotional about it. I have feelings. He rewatched it. He dragged him. Buck dragged Eddie with one hand. He pulled his whole body weight to bring Eddie under the truck to protect him from any future, sniper shooters, the shots. Any gunfire, I mean. He did that, and then the way he lifted him up into the fire truck with the other firefighters and trying to... It was a very stressful 5 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. It really just... My favorite thing about episodes is when they just, get right into the action of where the last episode left off. Because, left off. Yeah. Wow. Because, you're immediately just drawn back into that. And, it's high stakes. Adrenaline's pumping. It's good, right? So, he was bringing Eddie... And I didn't need to recap, But you know what killed me? You know why? This RANT video is why Buddie needs to be canon 100%. This episode proved to me... Well, I was already a shipper, okay, from season 3, let's be honest. But what really just did it for me is that we had Buck and Taylor, which is the reporter that Buck's besties with. And then she ends up kissing him, and it was a thing, which I saw it coming, because I know things. Well, I don't know things, but you knew that it was leading up to it. Buck kind of felt a bit romantically for her, and clearly she did for him now. And I don't hate them. That's the thing. I don't actually hate Buck and Taylor. I think they're adorable. However, you compare their kiss scene to the Buck and Eddie scene, and there's no comparison. No comparison whatsoever. The same with Eddie and... is it Anna or Anna? I think it's Anna. I don't know her name because I don't really pay much attention to her. No shade. I mean, as a character on her own, Anna's great. Is it Anna? I don't know. I literally have no idea. I think it's Anna. I don't know. I'm gonna call her Anna. If I mispronounce her, Anna. No. Anna. I don't know. But the point is, her character, I don't hate her character. I actually really like her character. I think she's a badass, powerhouse, love her. But with Eddie... And he was having doubts. After Carla came back last week. God bless the Queen. Carla came back and was are you with her for you or for Christopher? Because, and I'm T. And he was, really thinking about that. And, in this episode, when he came back from the hospital, he was all better. He didn't even give her a kiss on the lips. It was a kiss on the cheek. He kisses his grandma, his abuela. He kissed her, sir. Like, really? Like, you've been in hospital and you... Like, I don't know if they've kissed... I don't know, whatever. But I'm just saying, if you compare Buck and Taylor and Eddie and Anna and Buck and Eddie, like, there's no comparison. There is literally no comparison. It's just their scenes together, Buck and Eddie's scenes together, were phenomenal. And okay, you know what sent me first? You know what sent me first? You know what I'm about to say? The Buck and Christopher scene. Yes. That scene ruined my life. That scene just proved how much Buck and Christopher need each other. And what got me was when Buck broke down and Christopher consoled him and was like, it's gonna be okay. Like, the way Christopher, my child, did that for me. He was there for Buck. Their bond is unbreakable at this point. You would think Christopher would have been the one to break down, but Buck was distraught, man. Buck was distraught. Do you understand me? He was distraught. He was a destroyed man. I'll fight you, okay? I'm sorry this is gonna go for a very long time, this rant, so strap in. That happened. I was a mess. It was great. And then we had the hospital scene, the first hospital scene when Eddie woke up, and I'm like, thank God, thank the Lord, you know. And Buck was like, he was like, I wish it was me who got shot. And Eddie looked so offended. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, how can... Buck just thinks he's like so expendable, and like, he just thinks, you know, no one loves him and no one thinks he's worth it. He's just like... And it proved it when he... because the shooters after the firefighters, right? So Buck went up on that rescue by himself because he didn't want anyone else of his team to get hurt. And Bobby kind of put him in his place a bit, like, you know, I get it. But I've got Bobby's side and Buck's side, you know. But Buck has the biggest heart. It makes me so happy. He has the biggest heart, I swear to God. I love that man to the end of the earth, I swear to God. But... that said, and I was just like, how can he think so low of himself? Like, he's a hero. Like, and it just broke me that, you know, he said that, like, he's like, he wished I was the one that got shot because he want Eddie, you know, for Christopher's sake. But you know what really just confirmed if I don't do Buddie Endgame, then the writers are homophobic? Do you know? I don't care what anyone says. Am I a clown? I'm the biggest clown. We know. I'm a Supercorp clown. I'm a Hosey clown on Legacies. I always ship characters that aren't... I always ship non-canon couples. But the tea is, those characters, have a magical chemistry with each other. Whether you want to agree or not, you can't deny. Whether you ship Buddie or not, you literally cannot deny the chemistry those two guys have together. You can't. Their chemistry, whether you ship it as a bromance, cool. If you ship it romantically, cool. Remember, respect everybody's ships, right? But, like, you can't deny the chemistry they have. Like, you literally can't deny the power they have compared to their other, you know, Taylor and Anna. You can't... There's no comparison. Like, yeah, they're cute and they're adorable. Like, it's cool, whatever. But it doesn't hold a candle to the standard that Buddie is at. It doesn't hold... I'm sorry. But that last Buddie scene when... by the way, Eddie looks so fucking hot in his arm sling and like his... I don't know if it was his arms. I don't know, but in that shirt, he was looking really good. Also, Buck in that colour. In the other scene, bitch. The writers knew what they were doing, let me just tell you. Also, speaking of what the writers were doing, in the last episode when Eddie actually got shot, when he got shot, he was on one side of the screen and Buck was on the other side. Like, they knew what they were... The director knew what they were doing, okay? With that place. Anyways, but that hospital scene, the last one, when he tells Buck he changed the will, so in case something happened to Eddie, Buck would be the one to be Christopher's parent. Don't touch me. Literally, I am if someone went like that, I would break. I was fragile. Do you understand me? Like, and he said Evan. He called him Evan. He always says Buck, but he said Evan. That speaks volumes. I don't care. I literally do not care about anyone's opinion. I'm just kidding. My emotions are very heightened, if you can't tell. I just feel very passionately about this. And I just didn't rant to the camera about it. I don't care. It's just, he called him Evan. And he's like, you're the one that I want to look after Christopher if I'm gone. Don't! Like, we knew Buck and Eddie were co-parenting. We knew. But to actually say it... Listen. I don't understand how the writers, unless they're a slow burn, I don't understand how, I'm a clown. I don't understand how the writers are ignoring Buddie. I don't understand it. That's why I'm just like, if I was a writer, I would be like, and looking, when I go online on Twitter and stuff, and I look at the 911, like, on Fox, like the 911 official Twitter page, the amount of retweets that the Buck and Eddie scenes get, compared to, like, what the other scenes get, like, the interactions on the tweets, it's all Buddie. Like, that's where the interactions lie, mostly. Yeah, all the other characters are fantastic. That cast, by the way, is phenomenal, and we'll get to that. But, like, the interactions on the Buddie tweets versus, or Buck and Christopher, anything Buck and Eddie and Christopher related, does so many numbers compared to the other ships or whatever. Like, how are y'all ignoring this? How are y'all ignoring this? Like, how? Like, I don't know if I don't know. Am I reaching? I don't know. But I see it. And it's just like, how? I don't know. And at this point, I'm tired, but I'm gonna take my crumbs. But this episode proved that Buddie deserves to be canon. I'm sorry. As I said before, you compare all the scenes with the romantic partners to that Buddie scene in that hospital room where he said Chris Buck was his son too. But listen, when he put him in the will, nothing compares. The looks, nothing compares. I'm telling you, I don't care. I will speak facts at this point. And if you don't agree, that's totally cool. I respect that. But this is a Buddie YouTube channel. This is a Buddie stan account. I'm probably a clown. I don't care. It's just, it does my head in how how people ignore this. Like the writers, like, how do you ignore your gold mine in front of you? Like, I don't understand it. Anyways, that's my Buddie rant. I can't, they kill me. They kill me. They know what they're doing. It's like half the writers ship Buddie, half the writers don't. I don't know. I can't. I don't know what else to say. Except make a canon in season 5. Because I feel like, and this is my opinion, I feel like Eddie getting shot was kind of his awakening. I would like to think. I'm probably wrong. But it could, if the writers were smart, it'd be his awakening and, like, you know, he realized Anna isn't the one for him. Because he's thinking of Christopher's feelings, you know? But, like, maybe he's seeing Buck in a new light. Speaking of, Anna was next to Eddie in the hospital room, yes. But she wasn't there for Christopher like Buck and Carla was. I said what I said. I know she knew Buck was there. Well, I don't care. If you really cared about Eddie, you would have gone to Christopher to see if he was okay too. It might have happened off screen, but what I saw, she didn't, okay? We actually like Anna, okay? No shade. But I'm just pointing out, you know. And then there was a parallel with Athena and Bobby when she went to rescue Bobby in the fire. Like, I see the parallels, okay, writers? I see the parallels. You're either really, really smart or really, really dumb. It's either two. I don't know yet. But we'll see. Speaking of this episode, the rest of the episode was fantastic. Bobby got shot. Didn't like that. But Athena, I mean, there was Bobby and Athena tension last week. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, I don't like that. Because Bobby and Athena are my parents. Nothing can happen to them. And I'm glad that they fixed their little issue. But, like, the way Athena went in that fire, like the badass boss she is, and took down the gunman, bless her soul. Athena is a queen. No slander to her. Angela Bassett is an icon, literally. And Athena, she's a queen. She's iconic, is what it is. I love that for her. I love that for them. Bobby and Athena rights. They deserve the world. Thank you. Speaking of, Chimney's brother Albert is a fire. Albert is my actual son, John Sammy. Albert is my son, and he's a firefighter, and I love him. I will protect that man with my entire life. At this point, I would protect the entire cast with my life. But Albert has a special place in my heart, you know? When they did the return episode, when Maddie was in labor and he was dying, I was like, that's so rude. How dare the writers chose violence today. They chose violence, thank you. But he's a firefighter. But what broke me was Maddie's going through postpartum depression and she quit her job as a 911 operator. And I'm hoping it's only temporary, but I'm so glad that she admitted that she needs help. And I think it's going to be a really interesting storyline for her in Chimney because Chim's gonna have to be there for her, obviously. She's gonna need his support. But it's gonna be, it breaks my heart, because, like, why do the writers gotta hurt the Buckley siblings? Like, why? What's the reason? How dare you? I want them to be happy. And I really hope if they're gonna go down this route, this story, you know, if they go down this story, I would like them to deal with it properly. It's a very important subject, I feel, and, like, it's not talked about enough on TV, I think, but what I've seen. So I think if they do it properly, it could be a really great storyline for Maddie, but I hope she comes out on the end okay, because I love Maddie, and I want her to do amazing. But the whole episode was honestly fantastic. I'm trying to think what else happened, but I think we covered... the end! But the ending with Hen and Karen, and, like, Nia, she was like, she came up, and I was like, oh my god, that's a kid! And then, like, they met her biological mother, and I thought it was gonna be, like, a bit awkward, but, like, she was so grateful to both of them for, like, you know, raising her while she couldn't. And I think that this could be a really interesting story, like, they can get to know her and each other, and they can spend more time with Nia. Like, I think it'd be a really great thing, and I'm so happy that it ended on that note for them, because they've been through a lot this season, and I was so glad they got to have that moment. It was just so fucking cute. Karen and they deserve the world. Karen and Hen deserve the world, I'm telling you. Honestly, every character's been through a lot of shit when you think about it. But man, this episode was just top notch. Like, it was one of my favorite episodes. It was a really good season finale. Good angst, good, like, energy, good action, but it ended on a positive note, which is thank God, because, like, it was just nice, you know. But I can't say the same for 911 Lone Star, can I? Perfect segue, love that for us. So, okay, now this is the 911 Lone Star part of the video. I watched the season's finale. I think, in all my honest opinion, season 2 of 911 Lone Star has been so much better than season 1. Like, season 1 was okay, but season 2 just knocked it out of the park. They went above and beyond every episode. It was insane. Like, the storylines, the characters. Grace is an icon. When I tell you, I was panicking when her and Judd went off the bridge, bitch. I was not okay. I was physically not okay. I was like, you cannot harm Grace. And Judd, they are my favorites, apart from Tarlos. They're my faves, you know. And, like, I'm so glad that she's okay, but, like, her as the 911 operator, she's my favorite 911 operator. The things she does on that call, girl. Grace is a legend, let me tell you. She's beautiful. Oh, I love her. I love her a lot. But this last episode, Tommy Vega, her husband Charles died, which was shocking. Because you had the Tarlos fire, which happened, which destroyed me. And then it ended, and then you had Charles... She finds Charles dead, and I was like, dude, this show's not gonna stop attacking me. And then Charles died. She went through how that whole episode was just painful as hell. And then this episode was her deciding whether or not she was gonna return to the fire station as a paramedic, as a captain, because she has to look after her kids. Like, you know, fair enough, I don't blame her. Like, she just lost her husband. Like, it's a lot for her, the poor thing. And especially when it's unexpected like that. So we had her story, and her kids, and then obviously the dust storm, you know, happened. But I love that her kids knew that they respect their mum enough, and they knew that her job as a paramedic, you know, captain, you know, like, she saves people. And I love that her kids like, no, you have to go save him. I thought it was so sweet. I was just like, God bless, you know, like, the kids understand, like, because I thought Tommy was leaving, and I'm like, don't make her leave. She's my favorite new character on the show. Literally, like, I wasn't personally a fan of Michelle. She didn't really do it for me. And when they casted Tommy, I was like, God bless. Like, I just think Tommy brought so much into the show. I love her. I loved her story. I loved her kids. I loved her husband. Everything. That was fantastic. I thought she was a great addition. But, like, I'm so glad she's staying, because I was scared for a second. You scared me, not gonna lie. But you know who was MVP in this finale? MVP was Proby Mateo. Well, not Proby anymore. Mateo was the MVP. I have a soft spot for Mateo. He's my child. I've got a soft spot for him, low-key. I think he's adorable. And I hate how he was treated at the other firehouse, because, you know, the other firehouse got burnt down. But, like, I hate how he was getting treated, you know? But he proved himself so much this week. He always like king. He's learned so much from Owen and the whole 126. I thought he was great. He saved all these people he was helping. He did so well. My son. King, legend. Thank you. I just don't think there was enough Tarlos, in my opinion. But this is the thing, right? Now, here's where we get a bit controversial, I guess. Not really. But I think they're really underusing Carlos. I mean, we know that Raphael is incredible, and I want to see so much more of him. But they had a couple of good episodes with Carlos, 100%. There were some really good moments. But I feel like he doesn't really do much compared to TK, you know? I feel like he's just there sometimes as TK's boyfriend. Like, I want to see him in more stories. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's a cop and it's like no one else is really a cop on the show. It's only him, really. They're either paramedics or firefighters and they work in the same, you know, built in the same fire station, which makes more sense. And Carlos is kind of like on the side sometimes. And I want him to have storylines because he's amazing. And him and TK kill me all the time. And when he gets the stories like with the fire and then, you know, with his parents and everything, fantastic. I loved that. I just want to see more of it. That's like my only complaint. Like, I just want to see more Carlos. Because he's incredible. Raphael deserves the world, man. Like, who doesn't want more Raphael in their lives, literally? We need more Carlos, thank you. But him babysitting was so cute! And the kids went up to him in the firehouse. It was adorable, I love him. But the ending really pissed me off. Because what's his name? I forget what his name is. What's his name? The dude who took... Oh my god. Billy Tyson is an asshole. Excuse me, asshole. Whatever, I hate him. He just really... So obviously, you know, Owen got like offered to become the deputy chief or whatever. And he told Billy because they were having lunch or whatever. And then he goes and steals a job right from under him. And he says, we're closing the 126 permanently. Like, bitch, who are you? I can't. You're really going to end the season with like a potential breakup of the 126. I know it's not going to happen. They're going to fix it somehow. I hope. But that's not like... And I'm glad that Owen punched him low-key. Because he is so annoying. He plays a good villain to Owen. Like, he plays a real good, like, you know, villain. Like, I get it. But do we have to break up the 126? Like, really? You gotta fucking do that shit to me? Like, what is the reason? Like, I hate you, sir. Don't talk to me. Anyways. But it was a very intense episode. I'm not gonna lie. It was a very, like, it's been working well for 911 and Lone Star to be back to back. Because I just can't breathe throughout the 2 hours that I watch it, you know. I'm like holding my breath. But honestly, I think Season 4 and Season 2 were really solid seasons for the 911 franchise. 911 Lone Star, I think, really stepped it up this season, like, a lot. I even loved 911 Season 4 a lot as well. Like, I think it just did so well considering the, you know, the panorama, or the pandemic, whatever, the panini. It did really well, so I loved it. I think it was great. I don't know, man. I feel like with 911, when they go hard, they go hard. Like, they will ruin your life. In the one episode. Like, you have one episode where it's, like, lighthearted, like, treasure hunt, it's fun. When you have the episodes where, you know, Maddie was giving birth and Albert was dying, and then this episode, like, full on hit you hard. But even 911 Lone Star did that too. With the whole Tommy's husband, Charles's death, the fire, TK and Carlos's, the fire, the lava, the volcano, was it the volcano? Everything! The fire, it was a lot, man. I'm sorry, but kudos to the writers this season. Y'all really just pulled out all the stops. But that was my, I guess, rant video for both episodes / a bit of a buddy rant. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I want to know what your guys' opinion. I can't speak. I'm done with this day. I want to hear what you guys thought about the finales. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you joined the live before it got blocked, God bless you. If not, it's okay. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for, I don't know, watching this video, making it to the end. If you made it this far, congratulations. But yeah, give me your thoughts on 911 and Lone Star. What did you think? Comment below what your predictions are. I think Season 4 is going to Season 5 for 911 is going to be Buddie. I'm a clown. It's fine. But Season 3 of Lone Star, I want more Tarlos, a lot more. I want more Carlos on his own, doing stuff. I just want everything. I want the 126 back together. I want... Oh, Grace is pregnant with the baby! Bless. A lot of things gonna happen, so... I don't know, but what are your thoughts? What are your theories? Let me know in the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. I love you guys, and ciao for now. Bye, guys!